Hey guys, welcome to the first official, I suppose to be the official episode of the UEFA Euro 2012 simulation series. We are basically, as I say, going to be taking all games simulated in Euro 2012 and replicating it in Football Manager. Now, I realise that not all games are going to be real, as you will see shortly. And in fact, Scotland are in it, of course, but there are other teams as well who are not in it. Um, as I say, this is a completely random save, so all sorts of random teams have qualified, as I say, including Scotland. And as you will see in a moment in the opening game, our opening game here is going to be Norway versus Poland. These are the two. This is the one opening game rather that we are going to be simulating, and we are now going to watch. It will give me an opportunity to talk about the tournament, the opening game, Poland versus Greece. So Norway taking the place of Greece here, who I believe didn't qualify. So just to give you a refresh before we go on, I will be talking about Scotland very shortly. That will be in a moment. I'll just explain that in a moment. We've got the groups here. I realise that Poland are in Group B and we are starting in Group B. I realise that is very flawed. Blame SI, don't blame me. That's their way of doing it. And as you can see, it starts on, as you saw there before, starts on Saturday the 9th of June, which is not the correct date. As you know, today is the 8th of June. So again, blame SI. So we have the two here in Group B. It's going to be Norway, Poland, as I say, and then in the next game it will be Portugal versus England. They are taking the places there of Russia versus the Czech Republic. How this will work is I'm going to predict the game that is going on simulated in the game, and then I'm going to predict, or at least talk about them, and then I will predict how the game in real life will go. You know, who I'm going to be backing, what my prediction might be. Hell, I might even give you some betting tips. But I realise that I'm not the best when it comes to that, since I lost £80 in 1 month on horse racing alone. So yeah, don't listen to anything I say on that. These are the groups, in case you needed a reminder. We've got Italy, Croatia, Ireland, and Ukraine in Group A. I don't know why Ukraine are in Group A, but there you go. They should be in Group D. Norway, Poland, England, Portugal, as we talked about. In Group B, at least England are still fighting with one of the hosts. We then have Group C, very difficult group for us. Not one call it a group of death, though, as we'll see in a moment. We have Russia, Holland, Serbia, and Scotland. Fairly difficult, but I reckon if we dig in, excuse me, what happened there? If we dig in, we could possibly get second place. I think I'm gonna submit Holland may very well get that first spot before we even try. So yeah, that's going to be our group, and then oh boy, the group of death: Germany, Spain, France. Just them three alone makes your mouth water, and then we add Sweden into the mix. So we could see France, Sweden, as we will see in real life. That's going to be some game. Oh, sorry, that's going to, or rather, a group rather. Germany, Spain, France, Spain, Germany, Spain, France. Oh my god, just thinking of these games is amazing. Just as we will see the likes of oh, I can't even remember who the real groups are now. It's gone, my mind's gone blank looking at all these. It kind of messes with your head. But yeah, these are the simulation ones. A lot of, I suppose, real. You know, there aren't that many differences. I guess, you know, obviously with Scotland, I think Norway, I think Serbia. I think that's it really. I suppose if you just sort of let me just compare these. Let me get Euro 2012 app on my iPad here. We got let's have a look at the standings. So we got Group A. These are the real groups, I should point out. So just substitute minute. We have Poland, Greece, Russia, Czech Republic in the real Group A. In the Group B, this is the I suppose you'd call. Actually, no, I don't know. Maybe it is a group of death of Netherlands, Denmark, who are not here, of course, Germany and Portugal. Group C: Spain, Italy, Ireland, and Croatia. Italy will well, we've actually got 3 of the 4 correct there in Group C and Group A, which is weird. We've got Italy, Croatia, and Ireland, just missing Spain, who are all the way down in Group D. And then in Group D, real one is of course Ukraine, Sweden, France, and England. Not too many differences there. I mean, in Group D again, you know, we do have France and Sweden. Don't know when them two will be. They will be playing each other. But yeah, I'll have to get them fixtures up. But nevertheless, let's stop wasting time. That's our little quick overview, real quick. We are now going to be playing, as I say, the opening game of the tournament. It is Group B, but never mind. Of Norway versus Poland, taking the place there, Norway, of Greece, who did not qualify, unfortunately. So looking at this team here now, there are a few new gens in this team. Now, I believe there is no difference in the term regens and new gens. I'd realise a few people like to call them new gens as well. I don't know why, but I like to think there is, because a regen is someone who is generated in the future in 2015, say, or 2030, 2050, and so on. A new gen is a player generated to take the spot of someone else in real life. Now, I realise that's kind of what regens do at the same time, but they're there out of necessity. New gens don't necessarily have to be there. They're only there because the game didn't want to generate a whole, history for this player. New gens don't have histories, remember. They're just place markers. Regens are necessary. They're not there. They go beyond place markers. Some of them. So, yeah, looking at this team now for Poland, we're just going to be watching the highlights and stuff. It will be the whole game, obviously. It'll be set to key highlights in the 2D Classic as per usual, but I will be putting it in TV view, so look for that. We've got John Arisa, Brede Hangeland, Morten Gams Pedersen, current Premier League players, I should say. As I don't know who the new gens are in that team, so if you do spot the odd one, then please, I'm sorry, I can't help that. But the main player, I think, who has potential to light up the tournament for Poland is Robert Lewandowski, the Dortmund centre-forward. And here you go, the WorldSoccer.com predicts that the game has draw written all over it. Well, we shall see. So let's go into TV view, because since we have nothing else to, I don't have to mess with any formations or anything. When it comes to Scotland, as I say, we'll go over the Scotland squad when it comes to it, when we have the first game against Russia, and I'll talk about it, and think how I'm going to get on, tactics and so on. But until now, we are going to concentrate on this game, and well, if there is a goal inside 1 minute, that is extraordinary. Who's that? Abdaloo, I think that was. I don't know if he's real or not, but since I don't really follow too much Norwegian football, but he has given Norway the lead. So could Greece very well take the lead against Poland in real life inside the first minute? We'll have to see, but that might be worth a cheeky bet then, as according to this game here, Pedersen, I think it was a slight deflection, but Abdaloo with the slide, beating Wojciech Szczesny, Arsenal goalkeeper, to give Norway a very early lead here. So that's very interesting. Lewandowski absolutely hounded out there. So Poland, I think, this is going to bring me on to a point here which has kind of been destroyed here by Norway, and that's not for Poland to, I reckon, get anywhere in this tournament, because obviously, they're not the best team in the world. I mean, obviously they've got one or two good stars. Oh, and here's one now. It's Lewandowski. Oh, I just touted them as a potential star of the tournament, but he's just gone and missed it. Well, I suppose by his standards, a sitter. I think he has been linked with quite a few clubs, hasn't he? With obviously a lot of Dortmund players have really, though, haven't they? But as I was saying, yeah, I think Poland really needs to make a good start. If they can make, if they can get a goal inside, say, the first 10 or 15 minutes, oh, and here's a chance for Norway. It's Ibrahim, squares in. Okay, I don't know what Abdullah just done there. I can only assume he's just kicked the ground or something, because that was an absolute spoof if I've ever seen one. And yeah, they need to score, as I say, inside the first few minutes to get anything from it. And they have. I suppose they have. It's Benkowski with the equaliser for Poland. So, game on. So I suppose if you scrap that initial opening goal there for Norway, they have made a good start, I guess. Goalkeeper probably should have held on to that, but it's the easiest goal in the world for Benkowski to score. And Poland are on level 10, so we could very well be on for a very entertaining opening game. Who knows? Hopefully that might signal more for the tournament. It's a very open game so far, but I expect that will not happen. I mean, it's not the best, I will admit. The opening game in real life is not the best, I will admit. Greece, Poland, I mean, it doesn't necessarily excite the senses, does it? I mean, the second game, which we'll get onto later, of course, Russia, Czech Republic, is, I guess, much better. I wouldn't say it's much better, but it's a lot better. It's two pretty decent teams. Russia, of course, are always good. Czech Republic, but I'll get onto that in the next game. I don't want to talk about too much. I don't want to go on there. By the way, the game, as I say, we'll be going over. The second game will be Portugal versus England. I will be talking about England during the Group D games, which will be. I've forgotten who it was. I think it was. It doesn't matter. I forget about it. I'll talk about that as I say near the time. I just want to focus on this game for now. So it's a pretty, I suppose, even at the moment, since Poland have got that equaliser, but that can all change. Norway beginning to press again. I do suppose Greece may be similar to Norway here in that, they will be the early presses as go on as the game goes on, I think Poland will come into it, and Lewandowski is that danger man that everyone needs to look out for, at least in Group A. He has the potential to, I wouldn't say to put Poland through single-handedly, but Benkowski got the goal there. Then, as I say, I don't know if he's real. I assume this Poland team is real since they are hosting it. There's no new gens in there. Obranak, I recognise him. As I don't know too many. You'll be amazed as this tournament goes on how many times we're going to go, do you know what? I've never heard of him, because I'm very ignorant of football outside of England, so I probably shouldn't be doing this tournament really. But there you go. I love European football now, nevertheless, but I don't watch too much of it, mainly because television rights are awful. But here we go with Pedersen. That's a really good ball across, and there is a player injured there for Poland, so he's continuing nevertheless. Ooh, Brathen is offside for Norway, and that could have very easily. Well, I don't know if that crossed the line or not. Obviously, it's offside, so it didn't matter. But nevertheless, I don't know if that would have gone in or not. That would have been a goal line technology debate there. I just hope to God there is no bloody things in this tournament. So I'm going to go on to my prediction now for this game, or rather this the real life game. Oof. And what's his name, Kostruza, with the shot there. So yeah, as I say, the prediction for the Greece-Poland game. How are they going to get on? As I say, if Poland get a good start, I think they have every opportunity of winning this game. However, as we saw here, if Greece do get an early goal, I would not rule Poland out though, because as we saw here, and I think that has taken a deflection. It's John on Arisa. That is such a typical Risa own goal. Risa goal. I was going to say. I think that's normal for me to say own goal now. Dear me. That was a typical John on Arisa goal. Let's have a look at this. Did this take a deflection? I think it did. Yeah, it was Abdullahi who had the shot. I was going to say, my mind sort of crossed me. Yeah, it did take a deflection off Risa. I thought that was a Risa shot, because that confused me. And I thought, hang on, didn't Abdullahi have that shot? That was strange. Anyway, so I wouldn't discount Poland, as I say, but if things like that are going to go for or go against Poland, like deflected goal, that you can count themselves unlucky. But Poland have every chance. I think at the moment, as it stands, with it being Greece, I'm gonna say a reversal of this result of this score currently. I think Poland may very well win this 2-1. But obviously, if Norway do come back and end up getting another couple of goals here, to make it 4 or 5-1 or whatever, then maybe Greece could very well win it. But I think with Lewandowski and home support, is it going to go in? No, it's not. God, we all know that AI on goalkeepers is absolutely atrocious on this game. They make no attempt to. Well, I think in that one, I suppose the goal line is a bit of an exception, but they really don't make any attempts to clear it off the line, as we saw there from Chesney, who essentially pushed that into his own goal. So that's Morten Gams Pedersen with the goal there, putting Norway, and I suppose that has, I wouldn't say it's given them the win yet, because let's be honest, it hasn't, but absolutely on mark there. What's his name? Cantor jumping with him, and he got absolutely nowhere near him. Morten Gams Pedersen with the third goal for Norway. So we are potentially looking at even though it says home win here, for some reason I don't know why Poland aren't at home, but nevertheless, it's going to be an away win, I suppose. And that's an own goal. Yeah, that really is game, set, match now. I suppose it's a Novak, I think or is it? Yep, Novak own goal, or Nowak, I suppose it's called Novak. It is Eastern European after all. Pedersen again being a bit of a nuisance down this this right hand side, and just comes off Novak. And I have to feel a bit sorry for Poland now. Don't think it'll pan out like this. I think Poland will be a much stronger outfit in real life. They won't just give in. You say that Lewandowski. I told you, he does have the potential. This kid. It's back on again. Game back on. We have half an hour or so. Yeah, about just under half an hour. Poland to, I suppose what would be a great point at this stage. Just falls to him, deflection off Risa. Risa another deflection off him, and it is now 4-2. So this is a great game, great open game. So it might be worth taking a bet on a potential goal bonanza at the start. So I'm really enjoying this so far. This was a great idea, I suppose, in the end. This is a great game. I suppose you might be willing on Poland now, but it's still Norway in the box seat. And I think if they get another goal now, that will be game, set, and match completely. So there's about just over 15 minutes to go for Poland to find 2 goals, but it is Norway with the ball at the moment. Can't find where it is now. We got Frankowski. Love some of these names. It's fantastic. They're all ending in ski basically. I know. I realise that it's commentators' nightmare sometimes. Some of these Eastern European names, but no, I think Poland's too bad. As I say, they all end in ski. Most of them. Here's one who doesn't. Cantor doesn't really know what he's doing at the moment. But it's come to a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Here we go. Chance for Poland again to get the ball moving. And Obranak, who I do recognise. Who's he play for? I'm trying to think. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Does it really? Club football is irrelevant at this point. It is the Euros. It's all about international. And I'd say if Poland can maybe get one more goal in the next couple of minutes, next 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so, it's certainly game on. We have 12 minutes to go, including added time. And as I say, Poland now on the front foot. So they are capable, is this Polish team, of maybe, I wouldn't say necessarily causing an upset since they are at home. As I say, obviously the game doesn't realise that. But nevertheless, this is a really good game, and I'm pretty impressed by Poland. God, what on earth was the goalkeeper doing? He just went right back there. I mean, all the way back onto his line. Now, I think if I were Poland manager at this point, I really would be on overload. I would be pushing higher up, get the ball forward. Really moving it forward, because at the moment they do kind of look a bit. I suppose now that they've lost it a bit. Now they got that Lewandowski goal, and since then they've been a bit. Well, there's a chance to finish it off. It's Abdullu going wide of the goalkeeper. It didn't really work. Hit it right at him. And yeah, I think he's hurt himself as well. No doubt he went the wrong way. So it's Bjorn Heldriese, the other Riese, his brother, who's clearly not as good as him, as John Arno Riese. John Carew, shouldn't remember him as well. So there we go. Great entertainment here in the opening game. It has finished Norway 4, Poland 2. So I think with that, Poland more shots, not as many on target. They had the more possession. Okay, the games has said here Poland lost and a Norway win, an away win, I suppose. But I wouldn't discount Poland. This has said to me, Poland, certainly with players like Lewandowski, have potential. And with Greece, who, let's be honest here. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm not saying that they got lucky in 2004, but I think Poland could very well beat them. Poland have a genuine chance. So a few unlucky goals for them to concede. But there you go. So my prediction for the opening game then of Euro 2012 is going to be a 2-1 win for Poland against Greece. So that's the first simulated game out the way. We'll be back with game 2, which is going to be Portugal versus England. I will be giving my predictions for the Czech Republic-Russia game. So join me for that, please. And I hope you enjoy the tournament. So thanks for watching, lads. Give the video a like, please, if you don't mind. And I will see you then for the game 2. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.